World stock markets continue to get rattled, as I have been telling for quite some time. My presentation yesterday, in fact, said that today and tomorrow, world stock markets will continue to fall. My forecast was the same for Dow Jones yesterday. Dow opened with a good gap up yesterday, and it quickly climbed up to more than 450 points yesterday. But I had put something on the internet which I hope many of my viewers and readers would have seen and read, that within 2 hours you will start seeing fresh selling in American indices. And that's exactly what happened. Exactly within 2 hours, you saw the Dow start to reverse itself. Not only were the 450 points gone, but it ended up in the red by almost 130 points. Now, India has commenced trading and it's again in the negative. There have been various attempts to come back to reduce the losses, but they don't seem to be coming off the red so far. And I doubt they will as we go further into the closing bell. The same would be the case in the American and European indices as they keep opening up for trading today as well as tomorrow. So the scenario would be pretty much the same, except for markets which are open for trading tomorrow early in the morning. So I would say that India could get some respite between, let's say, 10:30 and 12 o'clock noon tomorrow. So you could see the indices claw back a little bit tomorrow. Other than that, world stock markets are going to have a very bad day once again tomorrow. Now, however, seeing so much of selling, you may also find that many stock markets may start getting into an oversold territory. Not only that, you may also realize that many people have short sold the market. However, a surprise will be in the works on Monday, which is March 2nd, 2020. Do note this day. This will be a day when most global stock markets will open with a gap up. And many of the short sellers, the people who have sold a stock short, they will be forced to go and cover their short. So it is going to lead to a very, very beautiful and swift rally in most global stock indices. So many people who are stuck in the short term, who have entered into the futures and options, can use the day of Monday. This may go into something like 11:30 on Tuesday, this rally. But Monday will be a very fierce rally, fierce upward rally, and you can take good advantage to exit. Bernie Sanders, the leading Democratic government, has blasted Donald Trump for what he calls a failure of leadership in replying to the Delhi riots that were taking place in the presence of, not physical presence, but while Donald Trump was around in Delhi in his visit to India. Bernie Sanders is the leading candidate, and he has been blasting Donald Trump for many other reasons. And I hope that this incident does not become something of an election issue, and he does not keep bringing it, because if that were to happen, then it would become a very contentious election, US presidential election. And not only that, then they may have to renegotiate many issues with India. This is the time when peace should return in the world. You need economic progress and not running away from the economic realities into these issues, political issues. You need to get into the economic path. The coronavirus has been spreading, although the cases are now much fewer in China, but many other countries are getting involved, like Italy, like France, South Korea, and therefore this scenario is turning out to be a rather grim scenario now. So world stock market should continue to fall today as well as tomorrow. Be on the cautious path, and investors have really been slaughtered this week. I really would not like to use the analogy of a thupper or a slap, but many people have been hit extremely hard. They were least expecting it in this scenario to have to face this type of a situation, and calm should return on Monday. Monday should be a furiously rising day, and the reverse of what they have experienced this week can be seen all in one day. Most global indices will reverse themselves quite sharply on Monday. So one can look forward to that. A lot of my viewers and readers are people from the media, and I have one word of request for them. On television, electronic media, they have been showing many incidents of violence, policemen violence, of violence in many forms in many countries, and even in the society, the Indian society, many other parts. I really request them to exercise a level of maturity. The world is not going many places. There is an economic crisis that is lying ahead of all of us, and it would be very mature on the part of the media to desist from trying to bring out more issues of violence. It is maybe they're doing their job of reflecting the reality, the ground reality, yet it does go and disturb people's minds. My request is to go and show how economic growth can take place, how we can use technology to harness the greatness inside every company, every individual. And this is what should be the key role of media. There is a good global recession lying ahead, and media should play a very constructive role in society and not a negative role, and trying to point out or trying to display violence, anger. And even movies which display these types of violence should now give way to those electronic visuals of display which can show great new ideas, new ways of flourishing, how to bring back the world economy path on its path of glory. In the immediate short term, the investors can see some of the glory coming back on Monday. So do use that as an opportunity to exit if you are finding it rather hard to hold on in a very difficult economic scenario in the world. Happy investing. Take care. Bye bye.